Hello, 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 everybody. I got you, Des. I got you. I'll get my mic down. I am a hot mess this morning, you guys. Okay. Okay, let me just get my studio up here. Let's see over here. All right, we're good to go, I believe. Let me just make sure my studio here is working. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, depending on where you are. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Okay, I don't have this done. I'm a hot mess this morning, you guys. There we go. That is proper now. Let me get the chat up. Good morning, Nana. There's Nana. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I had a carfuncle trying to get this going this morning because my studio keeps snapping out on me. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I didn't want to mess with anything. Sister was on with me just a few minutes ago trying to figure some things out. Maybe I needed an update. And then she's going, don't touch that. Because she knows I touch something and I mess everything up. So I'm sure Des will figure it out. Oh. So if you guys have not seen the update yesterday, we went through the evidence list and everything on the Brian Koberger case. He's refusing to pay. I guess the prosecution put more claims in for compensation or restitution or something, and Brian Koberger's refusing to pay. Good morning, Kate. How are you, my love? I don't know why it's coming up distant areas for you. But good thing I know your picture. So we're going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys. Yeah, so I've still got more documents that have been released. We went through like 3.5 hours of them yesterday. And nearing the end of the live, we also went through some stuff going on with the kids and their cases the other day. Now, the video I did the other day, you guys, where you guys got to ask the questions, I had to put it private. I've got to edit it because there's something in there that I was asked by one of the family members to take out. So I'm not going to say who, which one or anything, but it wasn't nothing big, and they were grateful that I did what I did and for the reads that I did on their loved one. But there was something in there that they needed taken out because it's part of the investigation that hasn't been released yet. So we nailed it. Okay. And what I did is I re-downloaded it, and I will put that version up because I want to keep or just trim that piece out of the video on YouTube because I do keep all those videos. So I will still have the original. So once it comes to fruition and once things are found out, then I will be able to put the original back up. But I am going to respect what they asked me to do. And because it is something that is in the investigation that hasn't been released yet, they wanted me to take that segment, that little piece out. So I'm going to take it out, and I don't want to be any part of messing up any investigation. So I am going to do that. So if you guys wonder why that is private, that is why. I'm going to do that after the mini reads today. I'm going to go back and edit it and take that little piece out, and then I will make it public again. I'm going to have to put a halls in my mouth. I'm almost over my cold, you guys. The weather here has been nasty. Oh, I cannot do that. Okay. This finger is still messed up, you guys, so I can't shuffle these the way that I wanted to. But anyway, it is what it is. At least I can still do it this way. And thank God this hand is the one that I shuffle the cards into. It's not like I have to hold it like this one. If it would be this finger, oh my God, we'd be in trouble. But I just use this one. It stays straight. So if you see it straight, like I can bend it a bit. Like I can hold the cards barely like this, but to shuffle like I am with this one and being able to bend this one like this, there's no way I can do this with that finger. So, but at least I found out what the problem is. I go and see the specialist on November 6th, which is good. But my levels for the arthritis, what is considered normal, I am extremely, and I mean extremely, one should be around 17, the highest 20. I'm at over 200 on it. So that's the one they're concerned about. The other one should be at 30 and I'm at 99 for the levels. So there's obviously something going on that they got to get under control. The doctor was actually surprised. He says, "You're still shuffling cards and picking up cups and everything." I said, "Yeah." He says, "You shouldn't be able to do any of that with the levels that it's at." So I don't know, you guys. And my cholesterol is high, and it's like, I don't know why, because I don't eat a lot of red meat. I eat a lot of cheese and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to cut back on some of that stuff. It is what it is, right? Anyway. So how are you guys all doing? How have you guys been? How you guys been? How you guys been? I'm going to do this. Hang on. Because we've got... I'm going to do this. There you go. Hopefully the ones who don't have memberships get one. Lisa Biss, Candy, Bombshell Chick, Shemna, and Norma. Congratulations on your 30-day free memberships. Hopefully after your 30 days, you continue. Alicia says, "I'm hanging in there." I'm glad you're hanging in there, Alicia. I will say prayers for you. Also, Dez's dad is in the hospital. He's got a bunch of health problems. I'm not going to get into them all here, but he needs our prayers. And also today is the 5-year anniversary of Mummy's death. So that's today. I was hoping you and Alicia got one, Nana. I don't get to choose who gets them, so they're just random. Okay, let me get this up. Hopefully my studio doesn't do a snap on me. What else did I want to get into? I told you about the live that we did where you guys got to ask the questions and why I had to make that private for now. I got to get in there and take that piece out so I can put it back up. Also the Brian Koberger stuff, and I just screwed my monitor. Hang on a sec, you guys. This monitor is gonna end up falling. Okay, I think I got it back good. Oh, and I got cords all over the place here. I've been trying to do a little bit of rearranging, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but I am. No problem, Alicia. I was just hoping you got one of the free 30 days. I am going to do something special for the members coming up, maybe some card pulls or whatever. It's going to be a members only, so watch for that. I'm going to do it this week sometime and give my members something a little extra. I haven't been able to do much lately, but I will be doing it this week. So that will be a members only. And it'll be a card pull. Maybe I'll end up giving away a shirt or something. Who knows? You never know what I'm going to pull off in the members only lives. All right. So if you guys do want a mini read, please get it in. We're going to start off. We got Des. And if we don't have many today, you guys, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to maybe ask some questions if you want regarding some of the cases that we're covering. If you guys want to ask some questions regarding it, those cases, I'll do that after we do the mini reads, if we don't have many people that come in that want mini reads. Okay, let's see what's going on with you this week, Des. What does Mama, on the anniversary of her death, what does she want you to know? There it is. We got Marie Masquerade. This is intrigue and glamour. Intrigue, glamour, and some drama all mixed in. You can see on the bottom here. So which one is it? Which one is it? Hopefully it's not the drama, but we will see here. What is it? Please give us some clarification on the Marie Masquerade. Oh, Mama's right here. Mama's right. Okay, I'll put her there. But Mama was right here beside me. She's just not seen. She just was not seen on screen, but I did put her right there. She was right here beside me, right over here on my paper. It's weird because I just looked at it. All must have prizes. Try to please everyone. This is all about trying to please everyone. You can't please everybody. So I believe that this is going to be the Marie Masquerade. Somebody hiding either true feelings or hiding behind a mask, not telling you the full story about something. And the all must have prizes. This is like somebody, and I believe that that's you, trying to please everybody. You can't please everybody, sister. You got to start pleasing yourself and doing things for yourself, regardless of how it's going to affect others, because you can't live your life, you know, maybe not doing certain things for yourself because you're doing something for somebody else. Believe. Strange encounter. This is interesting, especially with the all must have prizes to have the strange encounter. You're going to meet up with somebody who's going to be of some help. See the unicorn? The little crown on top of your head there? I do believe that this is directly for you. This is Mama. Strange encounter. I'm interested to find out what that is. So all must have prizes. This is like trying to please. I can't do this, can I? I can if I use my middle. It doesn't work so well, but okay. Let's go in for clarification on the all must have prizes. This is trying to please everybody. What does Mama think you need to do there? What does Mama think? Here it is. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords upright too. This is about deceit. Lies, deceit. You got to start opening your eyes, sister. You got to stop taking people at their word. I've got that here with the drama and trying to please everybody. I got somebody hiding behind a mask, and it's like, I feel like somebody's still keeping something from you. Because the Seven of Swords is somebody trying to either scam you and hiding things, deceit, lies. They're not telling you the full story. I think I know who that is. Um, and I think you know too, but I don't want to say any names because we don't know who's watching, right? But I think you know who I'm talking about. There's something, and I feel like this came out not last week, but the week before, because last week I didn't do reads. I think this came out then too, that there's something that's still not being shared with you. There's an ulterior motive because I got the deceit and the scamming here, like running away with something that they're not entitled to. And it's almost like because it came out with this one here, trying to please everybody. I feel like there's going to be a sob story. Okay, just remember that. Don't fall for a sob story because it's not true. There's ulterior motives behind it. Okay, so the belief, strange encounters. We got the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who's victimized. But this strange encounter here, I'm feeling like this is somebody new that you're going to, not intentionally, this is just somebody that you're going to meet that's going to help you with all of this. This is like feeling trapped, isolated, feeling victimized. You see how they're blindfolded to the stake with the swords all around it? There's going to be somebody here that's going to come to you almost like to your rescue. That's going to have either something that is going to be able to help you, or they're going to have some kind of information for you that's going to help you. Sometimes this is isolation too. And I do feel like that doesn't apply because you're not as isolated now. And I'm saying on a whole, like you get out more, you go out and you do more things now, and stuff like that. So I don't feel like it's isolation for you, but I feel like this person, and I don't know who they are either, but I don't think you do either, unless this has recently happened that you've banged into somebody, and it wasn't intentional, but they are going to help you. They're going to give you some kind of advice, and it's good. And I feel like this feeling trapped and victimized, that's why they're going to help you. So this could even be somebody who has some legal experience or has gone through issues like you have that you're going through, that is going to come in and help you and going to give you some really good information, to get you through this. And it's almost like it's so easy that we should have thought of it, but we didn't. So watch for this person, but also watch for this too, because there's going to be a sob story here. There's going to be a sob story. Don't fall for it. No matter how realistic it seems, it's not. There's an ulterior motive behind this. Okay, let's see what we got here. I can't do it that way. I got to just shuffle them. Okay, let's get a few more cards here. I feel like this is going to be a female. This is going to be a female. It's not a male. This is going to be a female. I'm anxious to find out who that is. There's some more clues here, please. More clues, please. Give us some more. Give us some more. Those two wanted to come out. I'm going to take them. Talking. See? Interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives. See? This is what I'm talking about right here. There's somebody who's going to help you drastically. Like this is going to be a game changer for you. Whoever this person is that you're going to look at, and they're going to be good choices. That, and mom wants you to know that. Making healthy choices in life and in love and in life. Self-care, being happier. there's somebody that you're going to meet up with. So if somebody comes up and tries to like make conversation, or like if this is somewhere you go, there's going to be somebody there. Like, I don't know if it's going to be at like a help place, or like where you can go and get legal help, or, but this is going to be a chance encounter, never expecting it. And this person is going to give you the help that you need there. And there's going to be something here that takes you out of that being victimized, you know what I mean? And feeling trapped and helpless and stuff like that. This is going to help you big time. And I'm feeling like what I'm getting right now from my ancestors is like, well, are you dumb? You should have known this. You should have said this already. That's what I'm getting from them. So that's how I'm feeling here, that this is something that it's not going to be something hard to do. It's going to be something very easy, but it's going to make a big difference. And now I'm racking my brain. It's like, okay, what haven't I told you? So that's what that is. So a little bit of good news there, but this here, and I think this could be, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody really trying to give sob stories. Watch for the sob stories, because they're not. Can I get more info on the female? Let me see. Um, there's nobody else that's got a read in, so hang on. Can you give me a little bit more info on this female? Strength. This is somebody who's very focused. Look at this. This is a very strong woman, and I do believe it's a woman. This is a very strong woman that is confident in what she says, and this may be because she has the knowledge to back what she's going to tell you. One more, please. Can we get any more information just on the woman that Des is going to meet up with that's going to help her? Give us some more information on that woman. Pentacles. Teamwork. This is an apprenticeship. So this is somebody who's teaches others. The Three of Pentacles stands for somebody. You see how they're taking notes over here? This one's, up on the stool and showing them how to do something, and they're pointing and they're taking notes. So this is somebody who maybe is some kind of person who teaches or gives information to people. This person is going to be very well educated. So that's more on that woman. That's what I'm feeling. You're very welcome, Candy. We're going to have a members only this week, so make sure you come on in for that. Norma, you too. I believe you got a free membership, Norma. Let me just scroll back here. Yes, Norma, you got a free membership too. So you got a 30-day free membership. So hello and good morning and congratulations all at the same time. Des, you're so welcome. I want to know who this woman is, right? I want to know who that woman is. But like what I'm getting is this woman knows what she's talking about. She may be she could be like a counselor of some kind or something like that. Because she helps others, teaches others. You know what I mean? This is what she does for a living. That's what I'm getting. So the information that she gives you is going to be highly beneficial. Look at my finger. Look at how red it is, you guys. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but it's so swollen. See how this one's all wrinkly and everything? This one is so swollen. Anyway, anybody else want a mini read? anybody else want a mini read? I'm going to, in the live that I did the other day, somebody had asked me, and I didn't see it until we had already shut down. Like I seen it. I don't know how people can still comment once I end the live, but apparently they can. So, and I seen it, and they wanted me to ask about Summer Wells. So I'm gonna pull a few cards for Summer Wells, and we're gonna see where is the Summer Wells. What's going on there? Like, especially with Dawn and Candace, I want to know where things are standing. Like, let's ask about what are Dawn and Candace doing. Let's first ask about Dawn. What's Dawn doing? What is Dawn doing right now? Summer's still missing. Okay, so let's see. We got the Tower in feeling like as a disaster has been avoided. The Magician in reverse. This is trickery. Really out of touch with reality. And then we got the Page of Pentacles, financial troubles. So right now, Dawn Wells having some financial problems. Don't know what that's about, but I've got here that with the Tower in reverse, this is like a disaster avoided. So he feels like the trickery, the Magician in reverse is trickery. He feels like the trickery and all the lies and whatnot that they told, that he's gotten away with what happened to Summer. I don't think personally, you guys, that Dawn Wells did anything to Summer. I think it's all on Candace, but I think he knows by now what happened. And now they're both so far deep in it, and I do believe that she is near, and I believe that they go and visit her. Okay, let's go for Candace. More Candy says the Sebastian Roger. I'll do that one too. Let's see what Candace is up to. There's one. What is this one? The Empress. This is like dependence. She's gone out on her own. I don't think she's relying as much on Dawn. I don't know. Is Dawn back in jail? Maybe. I don't know. But this is like losing somebody that you were dependent upon, and having your own independence now. So I feel like she's on her own. Like, did her and Dawn maybe split up? I don't know. But I feel like she's lost some. This is in reverse. So it's almost like everything that I had, I've lost or I've let go. Let's pull another one. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Funny that all theirs is in reverse. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Also with hers, this is a financial loss. Did they lose that farm? And we've got the Five of Wands. This is my bully card. Right? In reverse. I feel with Candace, there's a financial loss from both Dawn and Candace. So I don't know if they've lost that property. But I feel like with the Empress in reverse, it's almost like I'm independent now. I don't need you anymore. Then I've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is a financial loss. And then with the Five of Wands, I've got, she's feeling like she's being bullied, or she's being a bully. So she's bullying somebody. I don't know. Could be her bullying Dawn for all we know, right? Okay, so more Candy wants Sebastian Rogers. So let's see what's going on with what's his name? What's the stepfather's name again? It's been so long since I've done their case, you guys. What's Sebastian Rogers? What was the mom's name? What was the stepdad? And his real dad. If somebody can put that in chat for me, please. Because I'm going to pull cards for each one of them. If somebody can put his mom's name, his dad, his stepdad, and his real dad. Katie, yes, is the mom. And Chris, right? Katie and Chris, and then his real dad's name, Seth. That's it. See, I knew I'd remember them when you guys told me. So thank you, more candy. Okay, so let's pull on Katie first. What is Katie up to? What's Katie up to? We got the Seven of Swords. This is deceit, lies and deceits. Still juggling with lies and deceit, feeling, and this is also a scammer. Okay, this can be a scammer too. Pull another one. Nine of Pentacles. Success around the home. So she feels like whatever they did, because I do still feel like she did something. She's gotten away with it, and she's feeling quite content that she's gotten away with that, with what happened to Sebastian. And the Six of Pentacles, again, this is scamming and abuse. Okay, the Six of Pentacles in reverse is scamming and abuse. So I've got over here with the Seven of Swords, I've got, you know, cheating. Was she cheating on Chris? I got deceit, theft, and a scammer. Okay. And I've also got it with the Six of Pentacles in reverse is a scammer. This is also like an abuse of power. She abused her power that she had. She was the one that was taking care of Sebastian when he went missing. So I got two scamming cards. She's still scamming. And the Nine of Pentacles, this is like feeling like she got away with it. This is success at home. Feeling like she got away with it, you guys. Okay, so we're going to pull some now on Chris and see what we can get there. What's going on with Chris right now? Sebastian's stepfather. What's going on, please, with Sebastian's stepfather, Chris? Okay. Let's see. We got the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's abusive and reckless. So he's still very abusive, very reckless. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. This is like seizing the opportunity. Like, oh, shit. Okay, Page of Pentacles. This is, I've got this before. This is a financial loss. So, So with the Knight of Wands going forward, I feel like he's still being abusive and violent. And I think it's towards Katie. With keeping things under wraps, right? Stop talking. Stop shooting your mouth off. He doesn't want her talking about Sebastian at all. With the Four of Cups, this is like seizing an opportunity and let's get past it when we're looking forward. And the Page of Pentacles is financial problems again. Maybe a losing of a job. That's come out quite a bit with these parents, you guys. Okay, let's look into Seth. What is going on with Seth right now? There's one. Let's take it. Temperance in reverse. Things are still out of balance with him, and I feel like he's indulging in things that he shouldn't be. That could be alcohol, the D word. It could be relationships. I feel like he's just trying to grasp at straws. I feel like he's very needy, and I don't mean that in a way like you may think. I feel like he needs somebody to grasp, and he may be making some bad decisions in that field with who he lets in around him. And I also see him, if he wasn't a drinker before, maybe he is now, or some kind of D. I don't know, but this is self-indulgence, doing things to extreme. Let's get another one. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Being very generous with a female. And then I've got the Page of Swords, a very, look at this. This is impulsive. Like he's not, he's not thinking about what he's doing and what the ramifications, the implications of that are until it's already done. And with the Queen, hang on a sec, you guys. Oh my God, I had something in my throat. I feel like whatever he's doing with this female, he's going to extremes to keep her around. And I don't think she's there for the right reasons. So there we go. Anything else you guys want me to ask? Because it doesn't look like anybody else wants a mini read. So anything else you want me to ask the cards regarding a case that we've covered? Anybody? Anybody? Oh. Right? I agree. You guys, he was gone long before 6 a.m. when she said that she got up. Long before she got up and said that Sebastian was not in his room. He was gone. Michael Vaughn. I forget who that is, but I'll ask. Michael Vaughn, who was involved with the disappearance and why of Michael Vaughn? Michael Vaughn. Let's see. We've got the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very greedy and corrupt. So this is going to be somebody who has had problems in the legal system, maybe arrested before. We've got Temperance. This is almost like getting even because this is putting things back into balance. You did this to me, so I'm going to do this to you. So I feel like this is somebody with a criminal record already that tries to extort people. He's very greedy, broke all the time, but very greedy, tries to extort maybe money from people. He's very corrupted, which tells me that he's been in trouble with the law before. The Temperance coming out with that is telling me that it's almost like you did this to me, so I'm going to do this to you. The Four of Wands is he wanted to try and split the family up. And he's going to be known in the community, and he's not a good person. The community around wherever he is that he lives, they are not, this is going to be a person that either he wasn't part of the community where Michael went missing from, or if he's in the community, he's not very well liked in the community. He's been known to cause problems and stuff, right? So I'm almost feeling like, though, that he's not from that community. But I could be wrong. Any word on what Barry is doing? Let's see what Barry's doing. Barry Morphew. Barry Morphew. Kate wants to know what is Barry Morphew up to right now? That's a good one, Kate. What is Barry up to? Barry Morphew. Four of Pentacles. Greed, possessiveness, hoarding. He's hiding stuff, hiding everything that he can. He knows he's going away this time. He's getting his affairs in order. He's getting money hidden. He's getting things put away. He's making sure that there's nothing in his name. I mean, he already started doing that, but he's going to great lengths now because he knows he's going to be found guilty this time. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is a deadbeat. This is somebody who's very scared, and this is a deadbeat. The Six of Swords. This is moving. Look at this. But everywhere he goes, look at the swords in front of him. Everywhere he goes, it's raining on his parade. So he knows that this time he's not getting away from this. So he's taking action right now to get everything out of his name, making sure nothing is in his name, and getting things set up for when he does go away. He could be also maybe going to try and take off. I don't know. Not looking good for him staying where he's supposed to. Let's ask about the daughters. What are the daughters thinking and doing right now of Suzanne Morphew? 2 came out, a 3 came out. Let's take them. The 2 of Cups. This is doing things in partnership with somebody else. This is the 2 daughters. And I feel like it's like, okay, we're going to even this up. It's got to be split evenly between us. Don't forget, the youngest daughter now is getting older, so she's going to understand a little bit more than what she did when she was only like 15 or whatever. So this is putting things back into balance. This is and doing that with harmony. This is like a partnership. The Hangman upside down. Indecisions. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made that they haven't made yet. I feel like this is surrounding their dad. I don't think that they are happy with the decisions that he may be telling them that he's going to do. The Magician, making things happen. So regardless of the outcome of this, they're going to make things happen for themselves because this is all about balancing. Look at the smiles on their faces. We each get half, making that happen. But the one downfall that they got is this Hangman in reverse. This is, they are resisting some of the things that their dad is saying. So what is he up to? They're not in agreement with a few things that he is planning on doing. As long as they each get half of whatever, they're happy. Like pretty sick, if you ask me. Pretty sick, if you ask me. Any other questions on cases, you guys? Any other questions on any other cases? There's 90 in here. Nobody has any questions? If not, we're going to wrap it up. Or if nobody wants a mini read, we're going to wrap it up. Usually people start coming in around noon, so we'll give it another 15 minutes. So until then, if you guys got any questions you want to ask about any of the cases that I've covered, or any case really, if you got a case that's around your area that you want answers to, any word on what Barry? Okay, we did that. Harmony Montgomery. Harmony Montgomery, apparently her dad is asking for a new trial. Harmony. Sadly, you guys, I don't. Okay, Harmony. See, poverty. The 5 of Pentacles. Scandal. She's never going to be found. She's never going to be found. I think that they disposed of her in maybe separate garbage bags or dumpsters. The Queen of Cups, she's smothered. So she's buried somewhere, and I do believe that it's in a landfill. She's not ever going to be found, you guys. She's not going to be found. Norma says, is Jen Soto going to go to jail? Let's see. What's going on with Jen Soto? That's what we're going to ask. What's going on with Jen Soto? Oh, Okay, let's see. What's going on with Jen Soto? The Knight of Swords. This is somebody going forward very fast. She's trying to escape this. Like, I feel like she's going to move again. I feel like she's going to get out of even maybe Florida. I feel like she's going to even get out of Florida. She wants as far away from this as she can get. Oops. The Queen of Wands. I don't think so. Because the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's very confident, has a very high, thinks of themselves very highly. I feel like she thinks she's gotten away with, like, whatever happened to her daughter. She knows she's partly to blame for this, but she feels like she's gotten away with it. And now she wants to just hightail it out of Florida. We got the Four of Swords. She's stressed right out here. This is the Four of Swords in reverse. Stressed right out. She just wants to let this go and wants it to be in the past. Like, that's sick for your own child. But she feels like whatever her part was in this, she's got away with it. She thinks very highly of herself. I don't think she's going to jail. As much as I feel she should, I don't think she is. Not by what I just seen there. Okay, give me a second, you guys. Because I'm only going to go until about noon. If we don't have any more mini reads to do today, then I'm going to wrap it up. On the front, yes. I guess I've got... One of my cameras fell, so I got to fix that this afternoon sometime too, so... I had a funny feeling that that one wasn't going to stay in the position I put it in because of the winds and whatnot, so I've got to go out there and tighten it up and adjust it. Which ought to be fun, getting up on a ladder again. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. That's the way I think of things, you guys. If it doesn't kill you, it only makes you stronger. No more questions? No more minis? If not, I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. Just, if you can pull, hang on a sec, you guys. Small one's fine. All right. Yeah, what kind of mother was she? Well, Norma, put it this way. There is no way in hell that she didn't know there was something going on between Stefan and her daughter. There's no way. No way in hell. Jennifer Kessie. Is she passed on or is she charged? What? Don't tell me the whole thing, but Jennifer, you're welcome, Norma. Jennifer Kessie, is she passed on or is she charged with something? I just need to know if she's alive or deceased. Does. Missing since 2006. Why have I never heard of that? Okay, don't say nothing more about it. Missing since, they believe she's passed. Well, let's see. Missing since 2006. Jennifer Kessie. I had to go and look at it. Jennifer, let me, oh, it's on the screen. I'm an idiot. Okay, Jennifer Kessie, missing since 2006. What has happened to her? What has happened to her? What has happened to her? Jennifer Kessie, missing since 2006. Okay, let's see. What happened to Jennifer Kessie, please? Four of Pentacles. Look at this. This is somebody who was very much in control. This is somebody who was hiding things. So I do believe that there was things that were going on with her that she was hiding. King of Swords. The king is somebody who's who demands certain things, right? Very ruly. I've got the King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is somebody who hides stuff and is very controlling. And I got a king who is also very controlling. So it's like, I've also got something here with somebody in a position of authority. So if they haven't found her, I feel like there's somebody in a position of authority that is involved with that. I'd like to do a full read on her. I've got the Ace of Cups. Somebody did this alone. So there was a single person that was involved with her going missing. This wasn't like a couple people or whatever. This is somebody in particular. Somebody who's a loner. I want to do a full read on her, Des, because I do feel like there's a male involved. That male is going to be somewhat of a loner who needed to be in control. But she was also somebody who hid things and was like, when you get two people who demand control, they're going to bang heads. So there was something that happened between these two. It's her and a male. This male is going to be like a loner, somebody who didn't maybe have a lot of friends, really maybe had some toxicity in family, even family relationships. And there were two people that were very much control freaks, but she was hiding something too. Okay. The authority figure came out in your read. Huh? Did I do a read on her? Oh, hello, Alicia. Let me get you written down here. And you want a mini? I got you. The authority figure came out in your read. That came out with your read, I believe. I did a read on her? I did? I don't even remember that. Well, there you go, you guys. Like, how long ago? Because I don't even remember that name. Well, there you go. It's saying the same thing now. There's somebody in a position of authority, demanded respect and everything else, but he was also very controlling also. Okay, Alicia. And you want the black deck? Let's see what we got for you, Alicia. How long ago, Des? I'm racking my brain. Okay, I got to get that out of my mind. Alicia. What is going on with Alicia? Oh my gosh, you got two cards, Alicia. Shallow grave. This is about missing somebody. And time for spirit. So this is somebody that's coming through from the other side. You may not have a question, or Alicia, you may have a question in your, let me get this off the screen. You may have a question in your mind that, let me just, hang on a sec. Just so I know where I am here. You may have a question in your mind that you want answered, but you don't want to tell me, and that's fine because it's going to come out. But this is missing somebody who's passed away And there's a message that's coming through from this person who's passed away. So I don't know if this has, I'm almost feeling like it has to do with their passing. So let's see. Give me some clarification, please, on the Pink Lotus Fairy and the Shallow Grave. Don't say anything, Alicia. It's going to come out. But they have a message for you. And this is somebody that you miss terribly. Let's see what that message is. Choices. We've got choices here. Mortality. Mortality. And becoming braver. And becoming braver. I pulled 3 because you got 2 that came out. This is somebody that you miss terribly who has passed away. They are trying to let you know here that the choice card is almost like, I'm going to get some clarification, but what I'm getting, I'm looking just at the choices right here, okay, of the choices card, that I don't know if you tried to stop them from doing something or tried to help them with something, because they're saying if it hadn't have been for the choices I made, this may not have happened. But let's get some clarification. The moon, yeah. They didn't tell you the full truth about what was going on in their life. And they're sorry for that. The moon is lies and deceits, deception. But I feel like this person, whoever this person is that passed away that you miss so much, they knew that you knew they weren't telling you the full truth. And the choices that they made are on them, not you. You did your best, is what they're saying. Mortality. The mortality. This is about a brief life. Were they young when they passed away? Because I got the Emperor. I'm sorry. I almost feel like this person was either young when they passed or younger than you. Because with the mortality, life is brief, that tells me that they were young when they died. And the Emperor in reverse is telling me that they were very immature. The 4 of Cups. In the upright, this came out the last time it came out in the reverse, but with the 4 of Cups upright, it's almost like this person had very negative outlook on certain things. I've also got the Knight of Pentacles. I got to tell you what I'm seeing. They're saying that they felt like they were a deadbeat. For whatever reason that is, that's up for you to decipher. You're going to know the full story of why this person is coming through. They felt like they didn't do enough. They could have done better. They should have done better. They were scared of something. With the 4 of Cups, this was like they had a very negative outlook on things. And with the Emperor in reverse, they were very cold and childish. And that comes with the mortality. So it's almost like they were young or they were very childish, one of the two. Becoming braver. This is... I flipped that over, you guys. Becoming braver. That was flipped over by me. Becoming braver. It's almost like they're sorry that you had to experience or go through what you went through with them. They're sorry. They're apologizing all the way through this. Okay, so the top King of Swords. Yeah, see, this is like they weren't very logical, right? They weren't. The King of Swords is about not being logical. Let's put a couple more on that one. For the Five of Wands, very argumentative. This is a bully card. It's almost like they tried to get you to think their way. And deep down inside, this person knew you didn't believe them, but they tried to push it on you anyway. And it's like you got nothing to, they're saying sorry. They don't want you to feel like you didn't do enough because they said you did enough. It wasn't you, it was me. I was immature. So this is either somebody younger than you, or this is somebody young, or they acted very childish because they're taking some kind of responsibility too for their passing. So whoever this is really wanted to come through in your read, Alicia, because they want to apologize to you for either not listening or making you feel a certain way. You know, they're acknowledging what you did to try and help them when they were here in the physical world. And of course, it went on the floor. Oh. The Chaser. Fear of relationships. I think the relationship that they had with you, they were fearful of it because I think that they knew that you could see through them. But also, I feel like they felt so dependent on you, or maybe you were dependent on them, so they had to keep up the facade that they were projecting. I don't know. Another one, please. This one wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. See the Phoenix. This is a transformation. This is rising again. Wishes he could do things over. It's a male. He wishes he could do things over. Well, I'm not positive it's a male, but I'm feeling like they're wishing that they could do it over. Things would be different. So that is for you, my dear. I hope that made some sense to you because it kind of got me confused, but it's not up for me to understand. The message was for you, not me. So that was for you, Alicia. Now you can tell me. Alicia. That says July 25th, 2020, you did either read for Jennifer. What? Ether? What? What do you mean, Ether? Either read for Jennifer Cassie in 2020. That's like over 5 years ago. Your grandpa, he was older. Are you sure that's a message from your grandpa? Because I got it. Then was your grandpa very childish? Because this person was either younger than you or was very childish. You did the read for Jennifer Cassie in 2020. Holy crap. That's like over 5 years ago. No wonder I don't remember. I don't remember what I ate yesterday. That's why I don't remember the name. Yes. So what I'm getting from that is he did things that he knew he shouldn't have. Because I got, like, if I hadn't have done certain things, things wouldn't have gone the way they did. He was very childish. Okay, so that's well, like I said, it's not up for me to understand. It's up to you. So if your grandpa, if that's who you feel it is, then, but he is apologizing up and down. He knows he should have done things that he didn't do. So know that he loves you and know that he's sorry. Because that's all I kept hearing was, I'm sorry, tell her I'm sorry. And I did feel like it was a man, but I wasn't 100% on that. So there you go. He's sorry. So some forgiveness, I think, is going to have to happen there. But yeah, he wishes he could do it over. So whatever he did, I feel like when, especially when I get messages like that, it's almost like um, somebody knew they shouldn't have done this or this, and they did it, and it contributed to their passing. And that's what I got with him. So you're very welcome, Alicia. You're very welcome. Okay, so if there's nobody else that wants any reads, I'm going to wrap it up. So I'll give it a minute or two to see if there's anybody else that would like a mini read. If you do, please get it in now. Otherwise, we are wrapping, and I got to get on a ladder. So come on, you guys, put in some reads there. Save me from the ladder with a messed up finger. I got to drill, though. I got to drill. So it's going to help a little bit. Willow, go back and read Kate's request. Kate's request. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you, Nana, for pointing Kate. Okay, wait a minute. I got to go back and try and find Kate here. Kate. What about Amy Bradley, the woman that went missing from the cruise ship? Okay. Is that the one you're talking about, Nana? Because I didn't even see that. You too, Alicia. The woman that went missing from the cruise ship. Amy Bradley. Okay, let's see. I haven't heard of that one either, so don't give me any information, please. But I'm sure, Nana, that's the one that you're talking about. What about Amy Bradley? Amy Bradley, missing from a cruise ship? What happened? What happened, Amy? Tell us, Amy, what happened. You're welcome, Nana. Amy, what happened to you? Jeez Louise. Amy. Oh, okay. Amy, what happened to you? Let's see what happened. The Wheel of Fortune, she took a chance on something. She made a choice and took a chance. Changed her destiny. The Chariot. She was confident in whatever this choice was that she made. She was confident that she could handle it. And the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like, she thought she got lucky. And I'm not talking about in a SUL way, but she feels like whatever happened to her on that cruise ship, I feel like she met somebody. She took the chance. Let me get this off the screen. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune upright, that's taking a chance, right? And it changed her destiny. But she was very confident, maybe with being or going with this person. But going and with this person, the Chariot is moving forward, going forward. She lost control. So something overpowered her. And the decision that she made with this person changed her destiny, because I got the Nine of Cups. She thought that she got lucky. Like, oh my God, this person's such a good person. I feel she met up with somebody who claimed to be very wealthy. And she felt like this was maybe a relationship that could happen, or she could benefit. Did they offer her money for something? I don't know. But the person she met up with was very wealthy. She thought that was the luckiest woman on earth. And going forward, she took this chance with this person, but no, no, this person wasn't a good dude. This was a dude. And also, this dude is a womanizer. Can you see this? Boobies, boobies with the male. That tells me he was a womanizer. But she thought she hit the jackpot with him. He claimed to be very wealthy, could maybe help her out with something, but she took the chance and it didn't turn out the way she expected it to, put it that way. Kate says, thanks, Nana. I always thought it would. Well, it is. I'm telling you by that. She took a chance and it turned out very wrong. This person was not who they claimed to be. But this person claimed to be very wealthy. So did he offer to help her in some way? But this guy is a womanizer. So he may even have been, I think, would you say it was a cruise ship? Maybe even on that ship with a wife or a girlfriend already and tried to pick her up. She took the chance. Like she was head over heels for this person. Like she thought he was the greatest. Okay, what was that name? Because now I want to look it up. Crap, where did it go? Amy Bradley. Hang on a sec. I want to write that down. Amy Bradley. Okay. I'm going to look that up when I'm done here. So yeah, you guys thought, yeah, it's foul play, and I have no knowledge of that case. So, but yeah, she met up with somebody. She thought she had struck gold, was going to solve all her problems. Like I'm seeing this guy as he manipulates a lot. I felt my throat closing. So like, did he choke her? Did he choke her out? Nana, will it ever be resolved? Netflix just did a series. Oh, so this had to have been from a long time ago. Well, then again, with Netflix, they jump on things pretty quick. Okay, Nana wants to know: is she ever gonna be found? Let's ask that. Is she gonna be found? Okay, wait. Let's go here. Oops, wrong deck. Hang on. Okay, what's her name again? Amy Bradley. Will Amy Bradley ever be found? No. So she's not gonna be found, you guys. Why? Look at this. Misled, fault signals, steer clear. No. Okay, why? Why will she never be found? Page of Swords. Because somebody wasn't watching. So the reason she's not going to be found, because I got the no, with the Page of Swords, it's like nobody's watching. Somebody didn't do their duty. Somebody wasn't watching something. They should have seen. Let me get another one. Four of Swords. Ignoring the warnings. Getting away with it. It's almost like, you guys, that Okay, this is how I'm going to explain it because this is what I'm being shown. You know how you sneak into a movie theater because the ushers weren't watching where they should have been watching, so you got to sneak in? That's what I'm seeing. So it's wherever they've put her, they were able to put her there because somebody wasn't doing their job. They weren't watching where they should have been watching. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's employment. This is employment. This is giving out money. This is an employment or a community. So this could be like a gated community or something like that where they taken her where a guard wasn't watching the gate, so they were able to get through and do something with her. But this is somebody that wasn't doing their job. This is somebody who wasn't doing their job and they've got away with it. They're never going to find her. And with the Seven of Swords also, this is telling me that there was warning signs that people overlooked. So I don't know if, like, was this person dragging her and, people should have intervened, but they didn't because he said, "Oh, don't worry, but I'm just trying to, get her home or in the car because she's drunk or whatever." I don't know. I don't know. But there's confusion that's caused here. But there's also somebody that wasn't doing their job. Somebody wasn't being vigilant. And this is somebody's employment. So, no, she's not going to be found. So I would look in gated communities, stuff like that, where there should have been maybe somebody watching and they weren't, like a security guard or something, somebody watching and they weren't doing their job. They weren't watching, and that enabled this person to put her wherever she is. Okay. Yes. Distance. Thanks. I always thought it was foul play. Yeah, it's definitely foul play. Nana says, I thought it was foul play too. Netflix did a series about her. It won't be resolved. No. Kate says, they say she may have been trafficked off the boat. Check it out. They had a supposed picture of her on a bed. Skinny. And looking on something. She's not alive. I don't know when this was supposed to have happened, but she's not alive. She's not alive. They say she may have been trafficked off the boat. Well, if she was taken like that off the boat, like somebody wasn't doing their job, somebody wasn't paying attention. They say she may have been trafficked off the boat. Check. If there's a picture of her on a bed, that could have been on the boat, maybe. I don't know. But somebody wasn't doing their job. Somebody wasn't watching what they should have been watching. And that's how they got rid of her. This person got rid of her. So, did they get her off the boat and take her into, like, I'm seeing like somebody that should have been watching and they weren't watching. That could be a guard tower. That could be anything where there's security guards or something, maybe. Like warehouses, maybe. I don't know. Without doing a full read, I don't know. But I will tell you that somebody wasn't doing their job and watching where they should have been watching, and that's how they were able to get her gone. We're going to leave that there. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up, you guys. It doesn't look like anybody else wants to read, so we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to get out there. It's a nice day. It's actually 22 degrees out right now, and it's been cold and damp all week. So I'm going to go and fix that camera, climb up on the friggin' ladder, fix that camera and think about what I'm going to make to eat that's low in cholesterol. Oh, God, my cholesterol's out of whack too, you guys. So, as well as this crap going on, my cholesterol is also out of whack. And I don't know why, because I don't eat a lot of junk. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've been eating a lot of chocolate bars lately, and I know the liver and beef I've been eating, and shellfish, which are all high in cholesterol. So that could be why my levels were high. Um, but we'll see. I don't know. I keep telling my doctor, just send me to the vets and have me put down. And he laughs and he laughs. But anyway, you guys, okay, we're going to wrap it up for now. So those who got a read, thank you for getting a read. I hope you enjoyed your read. Thank you, everybody, for joining in today and asking questions on the cases that we covered, too. I always enjoy doing those. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. Please take care of yourselves, you guys. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be careful who you trust. I love you guys to the moon and back. You're very welcome. Bye-bye for now.